It's already Q3. If your digital transformation, AI implementation, predictive analytics project, whatever you want to call it, if that is not roadmapped for success right now, you need to start dusting off your resume or planning for a killer Q1 of 2026, because projects go to die in Q4. And guess who they're going to blame? You. And so many times the PM team, the internal PM team, is so unsuspecting and well-intentioned when this happens, and all of a sudden all of their funding is cut. And they're left with this quote unquote failed transformation on their hands and on their resumes, but really it was the leadership's fault that they couldn't get that together. So what are some waving, flying, flaming red flags that your project is about to implode? The number one thing I see a lot of times is this shifting in project sponsors. First, it's the CIO, then it moves to the CFO, and the executives are saying things like word salad, like it's a collaborative effort. No, that just means the project, nobody wants to own it because nobody wants to be responsible for that budget. Second, the software was picked in a bar at 2 a.m. at an industry conference or maybe on a golf course, but it does not fit the requirements of the business. So thus, we're forcing a square peg into a round hole, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it because that's what the business already purchased. No matter what you do, even the most amazing PM in that situation isn't going to be able to get that to be successful because the requirements just simply don't fit the business, whether you're looking at an ERP software, an MES software, or an AI software. Some leader decided that this is the way they're going to go because his bro sells it. Recipe for disaster. One of the executives went to some leadership conference in Singapore led by Elon Musk, and they've become obsessed with the word agile. I see this happen all the time when we're doing a traditional ERP implementation with AI components in a waterfall methodology, and all of a sudden the CEO came back from this new hip conference and starts using agile language. That's terribly confusing, and it shows that there's no longer alignment around this methodology and overall implementation approach. Huge problem. Run away. We start hearing words like, oh, yeah, that's actually slated for phase 2. Phase 2 is where projects and functionalities go to die. If you have not figured out these critical needs by phase 1, then there's not going to happen in phase 2. So if you start rushing through these timelines and you're seeing that pressure on the team build and build and build until we're not getting things done on the timeline that we need to do in order to have effective testing, because we're so obsessed with a go live date that now we're just making bad, stupid decisions. Get out of there. You're too good for that shit. Finally, and honestly, most importantly, if you get a new CIO in the middle of your project, you have a lot of executive turnover, that is a huge red flag that your budget is going to be pulled and your position is going to be eliminated. I see that happen all the time. So you, my friends, are going to arm yourself with the wins. Even if these are micro wins, you're going to be documenting, just in case anything happens as far as layoffs. You have this arsenal of project documentation of how you created value in your position. Because if your current company can't see that, that's on them. But you have kept this detailed, disciplined documentation of how you're amazing that you can now go out and share with your network or share with future employers. It is not your job to die on this hill. Do a good job, document your wins, but know your exit strategy. It's so critical, you guys.